Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Life is Strange Before the Storm, where we finally get to play episode 3. I have been waiting for this for so long. I mean, it's only been like a month, but that is still so long, you guys. Otherwise, we are here, the very final episode of Before the Storm, until they come out with that little extra DLC kind of episode in the future. But for right now, this is what we get to play, and we are going to dive right into this bad boy, and I hope you guys are ready to come along another emotional journey with me. Let's begin.
Previously.
Oh, okay, so this is where we left off, just so everyone knows.
I felt like my dad's been lying about something for a while. I didn't know what it was.
There is plenty of blame to go around.
What does that mean?
You forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe.
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me.
Hey!
Blackwell's done with me. I can't go home anymore. Is this junkyard all I've got left?
Drew runs Oxy for Damon. Go to Drew's room, find the money.
That was bad too.
Whatever you do, don't open the door.
We didn't open the door though. That was bad. That was a really bad situation.
Juliet is wailing. That infernal inferno is the culprit, closing down the roads and robbing us of our area.
The play.
No fucking chance.
I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish?
It's already giving me the feels, and this was just from last episode. Oh.
For real. If you don't mean this, it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen. What would it take to convince you?
Oh, and this is the bad spot that we left off at.
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
See, this is what I'm talking about. We have so much to learn right now. Okay, so we're still at the house, which makes sense. This is exactly where we left off in episode 2. So let's see if we can get a little more
I want to tell you all
information.
But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
Of course.
Oh.
In every way that matters, Rose is my wife and your mother. But the woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is Sarah, your birth mother.
Oh.
I'm going to tell you everything, Rachel. Everything I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
We need to know the truth, though. What's crazy is that they have hidden this from her for so long, and she never knew that she actually had a different biological mother than what she's been told her entire life. I'm gonna say I'm here. I'm
right here.
We gotta support her.
I need you.
Okay, let's see what Rachel. Okay, let's join her in this one. Oh, dude, this is an interesting like concept in. Oh, come on. Oh, who is this?
When I was in high school, there was one person everyone adored. Her teachers, her friends. Sarah was everyone's favorite.
So she was pretty much the popular girl, if that makes sense. I mean, I know you guys understand that, but...
I could barely believe it when she picked me.
Look at him. Oh my god.
I think that's what kept me blind for so long.
Okay, the meeting. Hang on. Can we look back? Oh, she was so beautiful. Okay, let's look at the courtship here.
She was so alive, so passionate about everything. Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her.
That's...
While the rest of us were pursuing college, careers, families, Sarah wasn't looking for any of that. She was looking...
That sounds a lot like Rachel from what we know right now. Holy crap. See, this is exactly where she got it from. Her real mom. Oh, there's so much. That's probably Rachel right there, just being born, too.
Sarah became pregnant. I thought it would solve everything. And it did. For a little while. Becoming your father was the greatest moment of my life. There was so much love, but I was still blind.
Okay, we need to dive in a little bit more, but I'm still getting this really sketchy feeling that it's gonna take a big turn.
However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sarah, the need to escape was always there. For over a year, I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person. That no matter what happened, she would never do anything to hurt you. I was wrong. Eventually, I saw her for who she really was. A destructive person. Someone who could never be satisfied. By anyone or anything. Even the love of her own daughter. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was never going to let her harm you again.
I knew that was gonna take a really wild turn, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I ever expected her to become kind of a drug user. And it's really interesting too, because we can kind of see that a little bit in her when we saw her every now and then in the earlier episodes, which is very interesting. She looks a little more wore down, to say, like, kind of the aftermath of the drugs.
What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel, it was true. We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my life. It was a kiss goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her. That she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done. Not after all the people she hurt. All the lives she destroyed. I told her she'd been given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And she squandered it. It pained me to hurt her like that. But I'd do it again. And again and again. To keep you safe.
Holy crap. I'm not gonna lie, I never expected that to come out of the situation when we first saw them down with the viewfinder originally, when he kissed her.
So that was the first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I send her money. Every single month. It's our arrangement.
They've been doing this every month? And you've been sending her money?
But now, she wants to see me?
Yes. But Rachel, it cannot be.
I'm gonna say, why not? I mean, I understand the scenario. Don't get me wrong. She was a very big and heavy drug user, as you can tell. But at the same time... let's...
Why not? If that's what Rachel wants.
Drug addiction is a disease. It afflicts everyone, not just the addict. I will not allow you to be victimized by her disease again.
Even if that's true, Rachel could still meet her.
And maybe the fact that she wants to see me means she's gotten better.
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Rachel.
I think I need to lie down.
Why was he sending her money, though? I understand the fact that he's choosing the money over Rachel for the last 15 years, but why would... I want to know what this arrangement is for. What was he giving her the money for, Sarah? Like, that's what I don't understand. Was he supporting her drug addiction? Was he trying to get her back on her feet, but she kept abusing the money for drugs? There's a little bit more that we still need to find out with the situation, but...
I can't leave Rachel to deal with this
Okay,
alone.
hang on. What is going on with our journal? Let's take a look here. I gotta go to the text messages. A group message. My God, what is this? Seriously, just come. Bring Rachel. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we have to deal with a little bit bigger of an issue right now than going to anyone else right now. This is some serious droppage if I have ever seen that before. We need to speak to James.
This must be hard for you too, Master Amber.
It could be far worse. My biggest fear is that Rachel will try to meet Sarah. I've dreaded it.
So that's why you never told her?
You have no idea what pain Sarah's caused. Her addiction has led her to do terrible things. I don't want Rachel to go through any of that.
Okay, I understand the fact that Sarah has done some serious things wrong in her life, and that he doesn't want Rachel to do the same thing, so he's trying to be overprotective, and he's really trying to hold her back from meeting or even talking to her biological mother, which would be Sarah in this case. Now, but what I'm saying is, I think you should give it a chance, because... what if Sarah, in this situation, actually wants to meet and try to express things that she's done wrong and to, like, better Rachel, if that makes sense? That's kind of what I'm thinking and where my situation is going with this right now, but shouldn't that be up to Rachel? And what are you afraid, Sarah? I'm gonna ask. I want to see where James is coming from with this one, because he does have, like, some good point of views with this situation. Like I said, he was the one who dated her. He was the one who had the kid. He's the one who saw this entire addiction play out in the end. So let's go with, what are you afraid she would do?
I don't understand. Are you afraid that Sarah would do something to Rachel?
I don't think she would deliberately harm anyone. But addicts can cause tremendous harm without meaning to.
Yeah. But Rachel's not a baby anymore.
Listen to me. Sarah brought criminals and drug dealers into our home. She put Rachel in serious danger just to chase her habit.
Do you think Sarah is involved with any of the drug dealers around here?
It wouldn't surprise me if she were. That's who she is. Chloe, I believe Rachel trusts you more than anyone else right now.
Is this where you ask me to manipulate Rachel into doing what you want?
Most likely, to
This is
be
where I
honest,
ask
but
you
yes.
to do as your conscience dictates. But please, put my daughter's safety first.
See, I'm not trying to make long dramatic pauses here, but this is where, like, me as a personal player, and knowing Rachel as a character as well, she's wild, she's free, she's just like her mom, and in some cases, now what I'm saying is if she's just like her mom, that could be exactly what James is trying to tell us, that he doesn't want Rachel to fall into the same habit that Sarah has already fallen into. But the thing is, I don't know, man, Rachel knows us a little bit better too as a person, so I'm gonna go with James. I'm gonna go with James on this situation, and I'm actually gonna try to hold Rachel back for the better of the good and see what happens.
That is something I will always do.
She's so young. You are too. But I know you've experienced loss. Protect her from that. Please.
I'll do what I can. I care about her too, you know?
I know. Thank you.
So we have to, okay, we have to go upstairs to see what Rachel thinks about this, though, because this is, like, we hear one story from James, don't get me wrong, and I have really conflicted feelings right now myself, but I kind of want to see what Rachel's point of view is with this, the two sides of it. I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect this episode to start nearly as close or dramatic as this, but I love the intros and the music so much. I just gotta say that I love this game way too much. But I just really want to hear Rachel's side of the story. I really want to hear what she has to say about this and what her feelings is if she wants to actually meet her mother or not in person. And it might be one of those really hard situations to stop too, because if Rachel's mom wants to see her,
Rachel?
It's gonna be hard. But welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 3, Hell is Empty. I am so glad you guys are here to watch this with me and experience the story of one of my absolute favorite games.
To show Rachel that I'm here for her.
Okay, we need to show, so press and hold right view to view your objective. It's on her hand, isn't it? I totally forgot. Yeah, be here for Rachel. I know, we're trying, okay? Hang on a second. Let's start off with trying to speak to her.
Hey, Rachel. I'm glad you're here,
Okay.
Chloe. Of course.
Okay, we need to do a little bit more, though, than talk to her. I know this is going to be a really, really hard thing for us to do, but we need to experiment a little bit. We need to look around the room and see what we can find. A report card. Hell no, that is not going to be a way. Let's graffiti this bad boy.
I think Rachel could use another subject.
Which one?
But which one?
We're going to go herbology. Oh, my God. But...
That's the one.
Herbology. Dude, I am just... what can we do? We need to look around a little bit, though. Let's take a look at the card.
Rachel's surrounded by so much love. Yet she seems so...
Let's read this bad boy. So, to your wonderful daughter, on the night of her first show, break a leg. We love you, Mom and Dad. See, now, it seems thoughtful, but the fact that that's technically not her biological mom anymore, that's going to be a totally different meaning, but that's very interesting. I mean, they're supportive parents, though. They absolutely care about her and her well-being.
It makes sense that Rachel needs 2 signs to contain her awesomeness. I shall call her Lion Crab from now on.
Strengths. Ooh, creative, passionate, loving, devoted, diplomatic. Weaknesses is self-centered, volatile, possessive, and dramatic. That is exactly, dude. She's in, like, the drama club, too, as well. Let's turn on the night light. Oh, come on. Okay, ooh, that's pretty cool.
This light needs more
Okay,
light.
if it needs a little more light, maybe we can go find ourselves, maybe turn off the light switch? I don't know. We need to, okay.
Wonder what I could find around here to brighten up that night.
Brighten up that night light. Let's take a look at this globe.
Rachel's
Into
really
stars.
into
I wonder if it's a... See, now that's an idea. We might be able to light up the entire room with some type of stars. Let's graffiti the map as well. We might as well do this. I'm more accepting to do this in her room rather than like in the public, because then we would totally get like vandalizing it or whatever. But let's go with something I said.
Back on the train, I said...
I want to know what she's gonna put. She's going from the moment when they were on the train, which was super awesome too. That's when they were feeling a little bit, but let me know if you need an accomplice. That is, oh my god. Okay, dude, we're gonna get this. We're gonna brighten up Rachel's day.
I've heard that Rachel and Nathan hang out sometimes. But it
Nathan Prescott. Yeah, it's a little hard to believe, but we kind of, like I said, we kind of learned about his story a little bit in the past.
You, Willie, couldn't come up with the tragedy Rachel's going through.
The complete works of William Shakespeare. Okay, let's see what else we can find. What's a save down here? What is this? She got a rose. Oh my god.
At least she'll have something from tonight.
Okay, we got this. Oh my god. We just gotta figure out a way to brighten up these stars. Oh, dude. Okay, hang on. Let's look at this.
There's an essay.
Yeah, there we go. I already did that bad boy. So let's go to the laptop. I don't think I've been there yet.
I know something Miss Arcadia doesn't.
Okay, what does Miss Arcadia don't know here? Oh, God. Dear Miss Arcadia, what's the real deal with that fire north of town? And when's it going to come down here and incinerate us all in the fiery hug of death? Asking for a friend. Didn't the fire start the day after Firewalk was here? Okay, so this seems like it's a very big topic, which is still... You know, like, that's a normal thing, though. A lot of people have been talking about this fire ever since that the bad boy has been going on and burning down a lot of the surrounding forest. But, hang on, there's a flashlight in there. Is that going to be usable? Yeah, there we go. I knew that flashlight was going to be usable for something. Maybe we could project it, make some silhouettes, or brighten up the stars a little bit. See, this is what I'm talking about. We're getting some ideas right here. Ooh, okay, hang on. Our mom is texting us. Chloe, I am leaving the door unlocked in case you don't have your key. Please come home. Doesn't matter that it's after curfew. Mom, I can't right now. Please. Ooh, okay, hang on. We'll be home in a little bit. I promise. I promise. Okay, we just need to finish up getting Chloe to a better mental state of mind, because that would really help right now.
The yin and
above all reminder, you are loved. Before all else, be armed. Okay, let's take a look at a little bit more what we can do here.
Has so many inspirations, she can barely keep them all contained.
Nothing is impossible. The world itself says, I'm possible. The beginning is always today, and let us think the unthinkable. Let us do the undoable, and let us prepare to grapple with the inevitable itself. Yeah, she is really inspired by a lot of different people, but let's take a look at the lamp here.
Rachel knows how to make a dinky lamp.
A dinky lamp look cool. We already looked at the card. We looked at that. Okay, let's do the flashlight on this bad boy. Okay, there we go. Let's go back to the lamp and see if we can amplify this nightlight a little bit more. Let's see, what is she exactly gonna do here? Gonna go underneath of it? Oh! Oh, that's smart. I didn't even think about that, and it's such a perfect fit, too. Okay.
All ready for Rachel's light show.
Oh, let's go get her attention. Okay, let's do the stars. Let's do the stars. Start out with the stars. See if this can spark a little bit of her inspiration here. Get her a little bit more motivated. Oh, dude, she's got this all set up.
Hey, check it out.
Oh, she's crying.
It's beautiful.
I thought you might like it.
I've always loved stars.
Why?
They remind us there's so much beauty out there, which we almost never see.
Because we're blinded by what's in front of us.
Exactly. But then I learned the truth. The stars we're seeing have already been dead for millions of years. They're all lies.
I'm gonna say still beautiful, though. I'm gonna see if I can try to get her mood a little better than it is right now, but we're making progress, that is for sure.
But that doesn't make them any less beautiful, right?
I don't know. If they're not even real, then what's the point? It's all lies. Everything. My entire life. My dad. My mom. If I can even call her that anymore. And that other woman. My real mom. She's the biggest lie of all. I can't trust any of them. I think you're the only one in the world I can trust.
I'll take it. Even if it's only by process of elimination.
Good. I wore this bracelet my entire life. I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. Even when I didn't know. That my real mother was gone.
So, it kind of seems like she's already had a little bit of that suspicion that something wasn't right, which is kind of what I was saying earlier, if that makes sense, where I was like, Rachel is such a passionate, overgoing, really outgoing, like, kind of personality, if that makes sense, always craving adventure, and it just makes me think in the back of my mind, what would that be like for her stepmom, now that we can call her technically? But she didn't know at the time. Like, do you think she ever questioned any resemblance of, like, why do I act really different from my mom? Like, there's no similarities. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this Sarah girl, now that we have been introduced to her, we know that she is the biological mother of Rachel, acts a little more like her. See, I don't know if I'm making sense. I think you guys understand what I'm saying and trying to get by this, but it's a little bit weird. There's still a lot of things that we need to question and know. But let's get out of bed and let's push this story just a little farther to see what else we can find out.
The fact that she's here right now, that she came here for me, I think I need to see her.
Oh, this is...
Is that wrong?
This is the big question. As you can tell, the only two options that we have here is to say, is that wrong? No, go ahead and see her. Or kind of play the I don't know game. And we just promised her dad that we were going to do whatever is best for her and whatever is best for her safety. I don't want to break Chloe's trust, because right now, we are the only ones that she can rely on, and I really want to keep that bond, but I'm going to play the stupid game, and I'm going to say I don't know, and hopefully this decision doesn't come back around in a full circle and kick me right in the behind. But here we go.
Honestly, I have no idea what's right or wrong in this situation. I just know that whatever you decide, I'm in.
But what if we can't find her? It's not like I can ask my dad.
no idea where to start.
So she basically wants to go and find her mom right now without the knowledge of her parents knowing, because like we've already discussed, don't get me wrong, but her parents aren't supposed to know about any of this. I've got an idea. I've got this. I'm gonna go with I've got this. I just have a feeling something bad is gonna come full circle with this, but we're gonna go for it.
Let me handle it. Really? Really. Mysterious. I like it. Of course, even if we know where she is, we need a way to get to her.
The truck. I'm calling it the truck. The truck in the junkyard. Oh, I've got that one too. I think I can handle that. I'm gonna say I've got that one too.
Don't worry. I've got that one covered too. You do? Yep. In fact, anything you could come up with, I'll handle it. It's just like I told that biker dude at the mill, who was a lot scarier than this mom of yours could ever be. There could be flamethrowers, an army of robot ninjas, and a motherfucking dragon on a leash between you and her. And I would still find a way to get you there. Chloe fucking Price. My magical Shakespeare fairy. Shut up. But once we find her, how do I talk to her? What do I say?
I'm gonna say it doesn't matter on this one, because honestly it's gonna be one of those very situational moments where you have to decide kind of once you're there.
After my dad died, I didn't know how to keep talking to him. I still don't. But it doesn't matter. All that matters is that he's there. Your dad? In my dreams. He's there. And it's so real. It's almost like it's another part of my life. It used to be the only part that mattered. I've never told anyone about that. Weird, huh? Rachel? I was just thinking. Maybe I was wrong before. Who cares if the stars are dead? As long as we can still see them, that means they're real. To us. Right? Right.
A little much. That's just a little much right now. I'm not gonna lie, but ladies and gentlemen, this is where I'm going to stop. Hell is Empty for episode 3 of Life is Strange Before the Storm right now. Thank you so much for tuning in for the part 1 of this episode 3. I'm going to break this video up into chunks because I know it's the last video. I know it's going to be very time consuming, and I would like to try to make this as watchable as possible for you guys at home who don't have too much time but still want to see this entire series get complete. But either way, thank you guys for sticking in for this episode of part 1. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you go down and hit that like button if you guys want to see part 2. Just kidding, I'm going to be playing it anyways. Got him! I'm just kidding. But if you're new to the channel, subscribe. I would love for you to join the Fox Army. Come hang with me, hang out with all the rest of us in this nice little community that we have. And I hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. Life is Strange is literally one of my favorite games that I have ever played. Actually, I'm just kidding. It literally is my favorite game that I have ever played, and I am more than excited to jump back into this episode. Basically, as soon as this video goes up, the next video that's coming out is going to be part 2. So stay tuned, you guys. I will see all of you in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. This is SixxFox, and I'll see you on the part 2 of the next emotional journey that we're about to go through. And let's wrap this game up. I am more than excited. See you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.